Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Cheryl Swift, Duchess of Rock and Roll. I'm here in the Loop this morning with the Madison Letter. This is Clayton. This is Tyler. Good morning, everybody. We're here. Today is April 16th. It's Record Store Day. We're here to celebrate. We're going to Vintage Vinyl in a few minutes to see Mumford & Sons play this morning. Woo! So, I met these guys about 2 months ago.
Yeah.
End of January. Yeah. They played a show at Blueberry Hill with my friend Aaron Krause, and I came to see Aaron, and I stayed because, you know, never miss a new band, right? Why would I?
Glad you did.
I'm glad I stayed too. So, Clayton and Tyler, tell me a little bit about where you're from and what's going on with you guys.
I'm originally from where we are right now, St. Louis, Missouri. Tyler.
I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
And we met in college just over in Illinois in a dorm room playing music.
Classic.
And
Classic.
yeah, I was in there in a dorm room with one of my buddies at the time playing through a song, and Tyler kind of popped his head in and he's like, yo, like, what's going on? You know, it's just kind of interesting. And he's like, you guys need a drummer. We were like, yeah,
We do.
But since then, yeah, Tyler and I started the band freshman year in college, and it's been 6 years.
6 years. I was going to ask that question. 6 years, huh?
6 years.
Yes. Well, I know that you guys have had some commercial success, and you've done some touring with some pretty cool acts. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, we've had a lot of one-off opportunities with some major acts. Tonight we're opening for Plain White Tees, Webster University, so that's going to be a blast. We've had the chance to open Script, Our City, Aaron Carter, still rocking and rolling.
Yes.
And Second Hand Serenade, Our City.
Oh, I love that.
Who else? We the Kings.
Oh yeah.
We the Kings. So
Mayday Parade.
Mayday
That was one of my favorite bands growing
Yes.
up.
Yeah,
We
so
got to for
Nice.
them, which was fun.
So yeah, a handful of people. It's been fun, but we've done a lot of like one-off opening acts, and then just individual touring where we've gone out by ourselves and just playing individual shows. A bunch of random people and meeting a lot of people on the way. So
Yes. One of the things I loved about these guys is I was just sitting there listening to my friend, and Clayton's like, "Hi, I'm Clayton." I was like, "Nice to meet you." And the lady's like, "Do you know who that is?" And I was like, "Well, I'm assuming it's the lead singer of the band we're about to see." And I love it when people are personable, and I love it when you're out talking with your fans, you know, and just, you know, really being great. One of the things that impressed me the most about your show was your voice. Do you have specific vocal training? I mean, you have such a range. I was just blown away.
well, thank you.
Your vocal.
Yeah, I've really been self-taught up to 2 years ago. I was in choir and stuff growing up, all through middle school and high school. But the past, so about 2 years, 2 years ago, I started linked up with this vocal coach in Nashville named Kim Frank, who just brought me to an entire new level. So she kind of took what I had, you know, and just kind of knows how to work and find the things that make you unique as a singer, and to really take those to the next level and build those. And so it's been quite a journey with her, and this year is really diving in really hard with training and stuff like that as well. So it's a lifelong thing, you know. It's a constant thing you need. So
It's just, I was so blown away. I'm so glad I stayed for your set. One of my rules is I don't ever look up the opening band. But in this case, I didn't know I didn't know your band. I'm sorry to say. I knew the opening band, and the lady sitting next to me was like, "You have to stay." And I was like, "Well, okay, if you're this excited, I'm staying." And you opened your mouth, and like 2 songs in, I was like, "Oh my God!" I mean, you reminded me a little bit. This is a huge compliment. You reminded me a little bit of Adam Levine.
all right.
Your vocal range, I mean, I just was blown away. And then your energy together on stage, like, you just have so much energy. Now, I know you're young, but I just loved that energy. It reminded me of a pop version of the band Royal Blood.
I've heard of them.
Oh, you gotta look them up. They just toured with the Foo Fighters. So
Not a bad gig to have.
yeah, you should look them up. But so now you are his drummer, and how has this been for you to like have this success? And you know, it's just kind of exciting. I think what's going on with you guys. I mean, the word on the street is that the record labels are promoting you. So how does that feel?
I mean, it's great, you know. I mean, we've been putting a lot of hard work and time and effort into this for 6 years now, you know. And our goal is to make this our our career and the only thing that we do. So we're finally getting some little recognition in like the bigger shows, the bigger opportunities such as opening for Clayton, you know. We're really excited about it. It feels good, you know, like we're actually, you know, we're accomplishing things and moving forward. We're constantly, you know, steadily going up. So I mean, it's very rewarding.
Yes.
It's a long process.
Yeah, very
My
long
overnight
process.
success, what is it, 13 to 15 years?
Yeah.
Hopefully yours won't take that long because you're at 6 years right now with the two of you. And so what's coming up for you guys after? I know tonight they're having a pretty intimate show at Webster University, right, with the Plain White Tees.
Well, we'll see how intimate it is.
Yeah.
Maybe
Supposed
not
to be
intimate.
1,000 cap venue, so it could be.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it could be.
It's pretty intimate.
Yeah.
Well,
For the Plain White Tees, it's probably pretty intimate for them.
yes.
For us, we don't mind playing for them.
You're like, I'll take that gig. And what's next for you guys? Like, what's your tour life looking like coming up?
Right now, we're kind of doing a lot of in-house work, a lot of development stuff. With kind of just getting the whole package together and different things, getting the songs together to start shopping around, and working on a publishing deal for myself, which would in turn lead down to the record label route with the band and whatnot. And not all those worlds kind of go hand in hand. But as far as playing, we're pretty slow right now because of all the kind of behind-the-scenes stuff. But we got a couple shows coming up. We're doing Rib Fest in St. Louis, headlining that on Memorial Day weekend. So what's that? May 28th, on Saturday. So you can come out and see us under the starlight that night. I think we're gonna be going on like 9:15. So I love outdoor shows when they turn out nice and it's the nice weather. So
Right.
we're hoping for nice
Pray
weather
no
that
rain,
weekend.
pray no rain.
It should be a great time. Ton of vendors, ton of food, ton of ribs. So
Ton of ribs. There's nothing wrong with some ribs and rock and roll.
yeah, it's like a 4-day event. Hang with us on Saturday.
Kind of my whole life. Ribs and rock and roll.
It's the alliteration.
Yes.
Perfect.
I think we got a song in there somewhere. Just kidding. So, let's see. Is there anything else I want to... Now, you grew up here in St. Louis, and now you live in Nashville, right?
Yep.
Pennsylvania?
Yep.
Chesterfield.
Yeah.
And now you both live in Nashville.
Yep.
Now, songwriting your entire... Like, is this what you do for a living right now? Is this it?
We
The singing and
do
songwriting?
music as a whole full time right now.
Yes. That's awesome.
For me, songwriting, different vocal work around Nashville. I've sang on radio jingles and just random things like that. And then Tyler and I also do production work as well, for my kind of keyboard and then guitar, background and whatnot. And then Tyler's the drummer, so he handles all the beats, and he's also a mix engineer, audio engineer. So
Yeah, do a lot of audio engineering. Work around town, work in a bunch of different studios for different people, and just wherever the job calls it, really. But I've got a mixing suite in my house that I work out of mostly.
Yes.
It's fun.
Awesome. Well, I'm so glad you guys could join me here today. We're getting ready to go see Mumford & Sons. It's Record Store Day. I hope y'all are out spending money supporting local music. I'm Cheryl Swift, Duchess of Rock and Roll. This is Clayton and Tyler, the Madison Letter. And we wish you all peace, love, and rock and roll.
thanks so much.